Life in Afghanistan's Taliban has changed a lot in the last 20 years. Emerging in the 90s as the most powerful faction of guerrilla fighters battling Soviet occupation, the Taliban was able to establish an Islamic Emirate from 1996 until 2001, when the American response to 9/11 changed everything. Taliban leaders who had enjoyed status remember this time as chaos. Those who survived the initial bomb strikes were forced to flee the country in droves. Many believed the short history of the Taliban had ended. And this is important because it colors much of how the current incarnation of the Taliban feel today. In the years following the American attacks, Taliban fighters began slowly to regroup, creating an insurgency movement hell-bent on outlasting the foreign occupation. And now that the American war is officially over, the Taliban is making gains against the weaker Afghan security forces. Life inside the Taliban is a lot like life under the Taliban. Strict, austere, in line with the Islamic law laid out in the Quran, though informed by fundamentalist and oppressive interpretations. These laws prohibit, among other things, alcohol, pork, technology, most forms of art, and women's education. For Taliban fighters, much time is still devoted to strategizing, planning out, and executing terrorist attacks, and being on constant alert for enemy forces. It's not easy being in the Taliban, said one fighter. It's like wearing a jacket made of fire. You have to leave your family and live with the knowledge that you can be killed at any time. Still, for most, being in the Taliban is a life-consuming commitment. Most free time is given to praying or studying the Quran. They often have to live with little food or sleep outside, if they sleep at all. Night is one of the most terrifying times for Taliban fighters. It's when U.S. forces would launch their most successful raids. For this reason, they move many times during the night just to be safe. None of this makes the Taliban's acts of terror or oppression any less horrifying. But it is worth noting that many Taliban fighters these days were teenagers or younger when 9/11 happened. So their adolescence was dominated by the insurgency and indoctrination into the harsh lifestyle, living for as long as they can remember in a country plagued by conflict and war. This is why the Taliban has such drawing power for so many young Afghanis. It offers them something far more valuable than safety. It offers them a purpose. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Seeker Daily, where we try to broaden your worldview. To watch another video on what it's really like to live in Cuba, click here. And thanks for watching.